What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus Ally gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're going to check out Infinity Strash Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. Now, the Steam Deck did a pretty damn good job playing it, but it still had little tiny stutters here and there, so I'm curious to see if the Ally can handle it without any of that, and if it can just handle 60 FPS at 1080p high. If it can, I guess we'll just get that footage and get some screen and camera and be done with it, but if it's only getting like 30 or 40 FPS at those settings, well then we'll go through the whole list like we usually do. From 1080p high, we'll do medium 900, and then 720 low, if we have to. I like doing it, but when it's not necessary, it just seems like a waste of everybody's time, you know? So why don't we go and find out by hooking it up to the capture reader right now and not waste any more time.
Alright, so here's the settings we're going to go for this game. It ended up running alright, kind of like the same as the Steam Deck, so just played it at 1080p, didn't go through anything. FPS, I left it at 60. VSync I should have turned on so I didn't get a bunch of screen tearing, but it is what it is. And the rest of the stuff's just on high. And it still does drop a little under 60 here and there, especially during the cutscene stuff, but during fights it seemed to be just fine. So let's go hop into the game and see how it does. Alright, here we are, beginning of the game, just like on the Steam Deck.
天罰を与えるのがドラゴンの騎士の使命なのだ。そしてこの私こそこの時代ただ一人の真のドラゴンの騎士だ。だが本来この世に一人しか生まれぬはずのドラゴンの騎士一族にも
An exception indeed, for there is two.
それがお前なのだ。お前の力が欲しい。私の部下になれ。今こそドラゴンの騎士としての使命に目覚め、私と共に人間を滅ぼすのだ。
俺に部下になれだって、人間を滅ぼせだって、ふざけるな。
ふざけてなどおらん。それこそが本来のドラゴンの騎士の務めではないか。
嫌だ。俺は誰が何と言おうと人間の味方だ。アバン先生の命を奪った魔王軍の手下なんかに死んでもなるもんか。
Alright, let's see if I can do a little bit better with this fight and not just stay at like 35 life the whole freaking time. Alright, I remember how to do all this because I just did this on the Steam Deck, so we'll just flop on through that real fast.
ディーノ
なんて呼ぶな。俺の名はダイだ。じいちゃんからもらった俺の名前なんだ。俺は魔王軍と戦う勇者ダイだ。
そうか、分かった。では人間どもの呼び方に従ってダイと呼ぼう。ダイよ、人間どもに味方する勇者としてお前を倒す。素直に我が軍門に下らんと命はないものと思え。生きった。なめるな。真っ二つにしてくれ。生きった。
大事だ。
うん。バカな。
俺の体の中に眠っているドラゴンの力よ。目を覚ましてくれ。今この男に勝たなきゃ。
I'm surprised that one hit him. You're damn right, he's powerful. He's just playing around anyway. I'm sure he's way more powerful than this. I mean, if this guy can do that, I'm sure that other guy can use that same thing. He just doesn't need to. Alright, at least he can get hit by that this time. Damn, he hit me with that though.
まだわからぬのか。お前と私では力において雲泥の差があるのだぞ。
まだ俺には最後の武器がある。そうだ、マトリフさんも言ってた勇者の武器。俺に残された武器でお前に通じそうなものはもうどんな強敵にも立ち向かっていく。
Alright, looks like I win.
What 何をするつもりなんだ。 したんだ。紋章が勝手に。頭が割れそうだ。じいちゃん、なんでこんなところに。ごめちゃん、それに島のみんな、なんでこんなものが浮かぶんだ。俺の今まで
Well, that
の
would
記
suck.
憶が。
But in any case, this seems like a great time to move on to camera, so let's go ahead and do just that.
Alright, let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay now.
うわー、先生がドラゴンに。
ありとあらゆるモンスターの中で最強の力を持つ種族ドラゴン。それと互角以上に戦いなくては
Oh, he
真
got me
の
with
勇
his
者
tail.
と言えません。さあ、まずは肩慣らしていきましょう。
Alright, so we can heal with that stuff. I remember that.
溜め込んで目覚ましい成長だ。宇宙外がありますね。さて次も張り切っていきましょう。ちょっと熱いですよ。
第一座は力任せの技だ。ドラゴンの炎と戦えないドラゴンの炎を打ち破るには海を切る技、開破感だ。
いきますよ。
Alright. Well, we beat him pretty quick that time. Though after doing everything once, you know, it's always a lot easier the second time. Unless you play at hard difficulty, of course.
まったく格好悪いですね。
地震だ。
いや、違います。この振動は
So far, the frame rate seems to be a lot
島
better,
の魔法陣を破って
when it's
入って
just in
こようとしているのです。
which is another reason I still do that. Even with a capture computer, it seems like it can still fiddle with
立
stuff.
ち入れのはず。
Maybe not FPS-wise, although sometimes it locks the bitch to 50 FPS, and I don't know why, so... That's why I'm glad I still do the camera recorded portion, too. That way, nothing is interfering with anything.
貴様の魔法陣にはなかなか骨を折らされたぞ。
やはり復活していたか。魔王ハドラー。
久しいな、勇者アバン。かつて貴様はこの俺の野望をことごとく打ち砕き、天津さえ我が命をも奪った。
そうか、勇者アバン。
Yeah, so far at the beginning of this game, there wasn't too much fighting. It's been mostly lots of little scenes like this so far. But I mean, some games start off slow like that. I just hope it's not going to be like, fight for like a minute or two and then sit through 10 minutes of these. I like games that are more about like doing stuff more than sitting around. So there are exceptions to the rule, so if the story gets really good and whatnot, then I don't mind. Yeah, if that was the case, I wouldn't like the Yakuza series. That one's got lots of talking. So it all depends, I guess. So I'll just have to wait and see how this one is. But I'm still gonna beat that Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance game first. That's what I've been playing recently after beating the Elden Ring DLC.
which sucked. It made me very angry at times. I haven't gotten angry at video games in a while, but yeah, that game, I can see why people throw their controllers. I'm not going to be throwing that like $100 controllers and almost $200 controllers around, but hey. Definitely got a little irritated and had to set it down and go smoke a bowl here and there. Just be like, alright, let's go and, whatchamacallit, try and figure something out. Especially the final boss. The final boss may be like, dude, this is impossible. There's no way you can beat this. But eventually, through many, literal, like probably 500 tries on that one, I finally was able to do it. He's even stronger than last time. How could this be?
知りたいか。知ればきっと後悔するぞ。貴様は相変わらず俺が魔王だと思っているらしいからな。
どういう意味だ。
俺はあるお方の力で再びこの世に蘇ったのだ。以前よりも強靭な肉体を与えられてな。
何者だそいつは。
大魔王バーン。貴様に敗れた俺を蘇らせてくださった偉大なる魔界の神だ。今の俺はバーン様の全軍を束ねる総司令官魔軍司令ハドラーだ。
Alright though, why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up?
Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Infinity Strash, Dragon Quest, The Adventure of Dai, and it seemed to kind of run about the same as the Steam Deck. Had a little stutter here and there, and also kind of smoothed out once we took it off the capture computer. I don't know what that thing has been doing lately. I wonder if the capture card is just getting worn out, who knows. But that's why I'm glad I still do the camera recorded gameplay too. Hey you're not allowed to go to sleep yet. We're making an outro here. But anyway, so it still had its little stutters here and there, but for the most part, it was a very enjoyable experience. So I didn't really see any need to go through all the different resolutions. So now we can go ahead and wrap this video up so I can go move on to that little mini PC, which should be slotted right between the Steam Deck and this as far as power goes. I'm just curious to see if it's going to have enough VRAM. I really need to just go buy some more RAM for it. 16 gigs just isn't enough. That's why I'm upgrading to the Ally X. Same thing happened to this thing. A lot of the times, I mean, it's fine for games like this, but you try to play any, like even sometimes older AAA titles, and it runs out of RAM. It doesn't always happen, but I have noticed that a lot of games do seem to get pretty close to that RAM limit, at least on that mini PC, which, has the same amount of RAM as this thing. They both have 16 gigs. So, need to upgrade that thing to 32 and upgrade the speed a little too, if the thing can handle it. That way it could get a little bit more frames, because the APU is always going to be bandwidth limited. That's its problem with sharing the memory with itself. Even DDR5 is quite slow compared to what's in graphics cards and whatnot. But in any case, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.